Hello, my name is Darren Holmes, and in this how-to video we're going to take Thonny that we've installed onto our laptop and make a portable version that we can store on our USB drive so we can use it on any computer that we wish to use. So sometimes colleges and universities lock down their computers so you cannot install Thonny on them. So I'm going to show you how to make that portable. So if you go to your favorite web browser and go to portableapps.com, this is where we use portable apps for your personal apps on your work PC or for your work apps on your personal PC at home. So if we click on apps, we can scroll down the page and we can see there's all kinds of apps that have been made portable. When they're made portable, all that means is you can install them to your USB drive, and then when you plug them in another computer, you can run them off your USB drive. So doing a search for Thonny, we do have some search results. This is Thonny 3.2.7 portable. So if we click on that link, it brings us here where it says you can make it portable. Unfortunately, I want you to use another program to do that, so I'm going to show you a simpler way today. So the first thing I'm going to do is plug in a blank USB drive into my laptop. So you can see in this case it's a Lexar USB drive and it comes up as D, and when I click on D there's nothing in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Thonny, and remember I told you when you were installing it to remember where it installed it to. So if you do a right click on Thonny and you come up here to Properties, you can see it has a target directory. So if you click on there and scroll over, you can see it's on C, Users. So over here in Windows Explorer, I click on C, and then I come down here to Users. Now my username is DOGTE, so I'm going to click on that directory. And then I'm looking for app data. So I'm going to click on my app data, and then it's in local. And under local I'm looking for programs. So you may need to scroll down a little bit until you find programs. So there's programs. And you'll notice I have common and I have Thonny. So I'm going to go ahead and do a left click on Thonny just to select it. Now typically in Windows you can do a right click copy. But I'm using Windows 11. I just recently upgraded to Windows 11, and we have some new little icons here. So you can see we have one here called Copy. So I'm just going to click on Copy. So now I'm going to minimize all those folders on the C. So I'm going to select my Lexar D drive. And over here where it says this folder is empty, I'm going to do a right click, and this is the little paste icon in Windows 11, so I'm just going to click on that. So it's now going to copy all my files over to my USB drive. So when it's finally finished copying over the files, there was a lot of small files and they take longer for Windows to copy over to a USB drive. Just click on the Thonny file folder and you can see that it opens up here. So scroll down, and somewhere down here you should see thonny.exe. If you just go ahead and double click on it, it should run Thonny. You can see it's running it like it's running it for the first time. So it's asking you what language you want. So let's just go. And you can see up it comes running. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a college computer, plug it in, and see if it works. So I'm here in one of the college's labs, and you're not going to be able to see the screen very well, but you can see I do have my USB drive plugged in, so there's a USB port on the bottom of our monitors. I also have my Raspberry Pi Pico plugged into one of the ports on the computer, which is in the back tower. So when you take a look at my screen, you can see Thonny is not being installed anywhere on this computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Windows Explorer and just click on it. And in Windows Explorer, I'm going to scroll down, and you can see I have access to my Lexar D drive. So I can click on that little arrow beside the Lexar, and it opens it up and shows me Thonny. So if I click on Lexar, you can see I've got Thonny directory in here. If I click on Thonny, you can see it gives me the contents of that directory. So if I scroll down here, I should be able to find the program Thonny.exe. So I just double left click on that, and you can see it opens it up for me. So here it is. You'll notice it now says in the top left hand corner, portable Thonny. I did not do anything to put the word portable in there. Down here in the bottom right hand corner where my interpreters are, I can click on that and I can select MicroPython Raspberry Pi Pico. So I can go up to File and I can say Open, and I can open from this computer or my Raspberry Pi Pico. I can select Hello World and say OK, and I can run that program just as I did with the version of Thonny that I had installed on my laptop. It's now installed on my USB drive, and I can use it anywhere that I go. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and continue on with the other chapters in this series.